Hello parents, this is Ms. Cooper with your weekly review. Just want to give you a rundown of what we did this week. We were working with Chapter 5 and we were dealing with a continuation of the Industrial Revolution. Our objectives talked about the social, geographic, economic, and political implications that resulted from the Industrial Revolution. We read quite a bit from documents that I provided. The two most important documents that I provided your young person was a PowerPoint. The people who were in person received this in print. The people who were online, I downloaded that and I gave them that in their email, and I also posted it on their Teams page. I also gave them information from their textbook, a visual that sort of outlined the things that we've been reading about and watching videos about. Every week, day by day, I post 2 to 3 videos. One video is me reading and interpreting the text. The 1 or 2 other videos are other experts or other scholarly material and clips that about 5 minutes to 7 minutes, and they are to write notes on all the videos, including the video with me just reading and providing commentary. I do this every week consistently so that they have a teacher who's actually explaining material and presenting them with that material. So they have these documents. Anyone that says they don't have something, please email me at tjcooper@jmcss.org and I can forward you the email that I forwarded them. So they're having a quiz today, week 5. All of their quizzes are comprehensive and they're open note. Comprehensive simply means that they go all the way back to chapter 1. We're on every week, so it'll go from 1 to 6, 1 to 7, all the way till we get to chapter 16. When we may only finish 15 chapters, but either way, that's about where this semester ends in terms of our coursework. They received a study guide that's really just a list, something very similar to what they will receive when they become college students, where they need to make sure they're checking off that they have some understanding of each of the items that's listed here. If they want to Google any of this other information, since these things are comprehensive, there are some students who didn't come in on chapter 1. I provided still to those students videos and supplemental material that would help them with the earlier information. But the study guide itself has every single thing that's going to be on every quiz. And so all they need to do is make sure that they can get access that information. There's a choice activity that's assigned every Thursday. They're to choose between a PowerPoint, a timeline. They can write a compare-contrast essay, or they can do a song, poem, or rap. They can do a YouTube video wherein they pretend they're a reporter and they report about certain topics, or they do a skit and do a visual representation of a certain topic, or they can do a comic strip. They want to draw 3 pictures with action and captions about the topics that I have listed in this assignment. They get this every week, so this is week 5 that they should have had a project, 5 weekly projects. It's okay if they're late. It's fine. If I get them, I get them. If I don't get them, then those do become F's if I do not get these projects. They're here to help them because even with the quizzes being open note and comprehensive, they're very long. So a lot of the young people complain about that, but they're open note, they're comprehensive, and the ones that are online have all day to do it. The ones that were sitting in my class, I literally gave them that test for them to take home with them, do it, complete it. They could still do it online, or they can bring the paper back when they return to school on October the 12th. There have been some dates posted in this text message concerning in-person learning. Please note those dates. If you have questions, please respond. Report cards will go home on October 29th. So for the first grading period, all grades are officially posted in PowerSchool. Any other grades you see on Edmentum, on Google Classroom, anywhere else, those are not the teacher. Those are just supplemental materials that every teacher has access to. Most of the teachers have asked students to do things on those platforms. I also have things on those platforms, but I use those things as supplemental material to make sure that students who had a serious gap because all of them had their 8th grade year shut down. I wanted to have them some additional information to supplement what they missed. So I am not counting things that they did not do on Edmentum or Google Classroom. I am not giving them Fs for the things that they did not do there. I'm giving them the grade that they did if they did something there. And I'm only going to use the good grades. So now the quiz grades, because I know that I'm doing the in-person instruction and I know that I'm sending the videos and the links and the materials to the students who are in the online classes, I'm expecting for them to take a quiz every week on this material. That is what I'm definitely expecting, and that's what I'm taking. But other things that are in Edmentum or Google Classroom or somewhere else, those are not the official grades. The official grades for all of Jackson-Madison County school systems are posted in PowerSchool. So anything you see somewhere else, I don't want you to be worried. I want you to look on PowerSchool, and those are the things that you can ask questions about. Now, what I can say is this: I often give students things, and I will put a column for it, and I'll leave it blank. If I leave it blank, that is not the same thing as they have an F. That doesn't even count against them. That means if they took a quiz and it was really bad, I'm waiting for them to retake it because I'm going to give students an opportunity to retake quizzes over fall break. So I've got it blank because I'm not counting it against them. If it's a paper packet, it might not even be someone that was doing paper packets, so it doesn't count against them. But there are people that did paper packets. So I put grades where they need to go. You be afraid of a grade that says 50 or 0. If you see a grade in the box, that means it counted against them. If there is no grade in the box, I do not allow it to count against them. So I don't want you to be worried about that. What about this? And did you get, I don't want that to be a bothersome thing for you, okay? Because I'm trying to do everything I can to make sure that your child is successful and that your child succeeds. And I'm reaching out to you every week to make sure you know what we're doing. So I hope that this is helpful. I hope it is. Some people have been kind and have said nice things to me about these videos, and I do appreciate that. I really do. But I've only been doing these just to make sure that you know what's going on. And I am proud to say that the majority of the students in my class are doing fine. There are a few students that I'm working with have circumstances, and I'm dealing with those circumstances on a case-by-case basis. So if there's anything that you have an issue with or a concern about, please reach out to me at tjcooper@jmcss.org or just respond to this text message. I've done pretty good about trying to get everyone a response. It may not happen immediately, but I definitely am going to get back in touch with you to address your concern. So I hope you guys have a very restful fall break. We'll be on fall break from the 5th through the 10th. The students will return October 12th. There's still a staggered schedule until about October 19th. Okay, so that's the 9th and 10th graders that report on, I think, Monday and Wednesday. The 11th and 12th graders report on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then at October 19th, 5 days a week, everybody's in the building. And I will let you know this. I will be doing instruction with in-person students and online students at the same time. And I'm going to do my very best to make that a successful situation, but it's going to be a challenge. So I'm totally okay with it. I've been teaching for 20 years, and I think I can do anything that they ask me to do. And if it's not perfect, it's new. It's a new normal, and we are definitely trying to adjust. So thank you for your patience and everything. All of you kind people who have said nice things and everything, I do appreciate it. I really do. And I hope that everything goes well. And peace and love until next time.